Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 16 of this Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. This is Rights of Man and the Army with State, Prussia. So I did accidentally hit space, which is why all of the pop-ups have appeared. Bohemia is not embargoing us, Pomerania is claiming stuff, and France is now rivaled with Austria. Okay, so what happened in the last episode? Well, as you can see, Brandenburg has expanded somewhat. We have finally annexed Saxony. It is now ours. Huzzah! So we are going to need to do something with the armies here. We're going to keep the cannons. We're probably going to get rid of the rest. In fact, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to grab you, send you over there. That will be putting us slightly over the limit. And we'll have to delete these, unfortunately. There we are. Okay, so what does that do to our income and stuff? Well, let's wait until the end of the month so that everything properly resets. And Munster has just become an electorate. Okay. Group you together. We're one over the force limit, but that's fine, I think. And Saxe-Lauenburg is now extremely loyal. So who can we go after? Oldenburg, Bohemia, Pomerania, East Frisia, Mecklenburg, Hamburg. Wait, Bavaria is an OPM? No dear. That's not good for you. What else do we need to do? We do need to give some more land to the estates. They are not very happy with me. Okay, so what land have we just got? I think we got some woolen areas which we can now give away. So we have 3 wool areas. Development 7, I think that this one can go to the... Oh right, I need to territory them. So if we go on to the states and territories, is this all one territory? No. It was 2. Now they are. And I now need to fully call them. Or has that happened already? That has apparently already happened. Okay, cool. So we need to... Where was it? Here. This was going to go to the clergy. Increases influence by 5%. That is perfect. Oh no, percentage of lands by 3, which goes up to 9. What if we gave you to the nobility? Oh, this is a total of all territories. Of all states, rather. So, while they were not actually incorporated as states, they didn't count. So the clergy need at least 10%. They currently have 5. And you need at least 15%. Ugh, I'm going to be giving a lot of stuff away. So maybe I need to give the 15 to the nobility. What's that do? So this is mostly production, unfortunately, not manpower. Do any of these have more manpower? No, not really. So if I gave you to the nobility, it would increase your percentage of land to 17%, which is just too much. That would keep you happy. We'll make Wittenberg noble. And then that just leaves for the clergy. Do we have any other territories that we can give away? We can give the fish. Oh yeah, we have these 2, of course. And fish is becoming less and less valuable. This actually gets it up to 10%. There we go. Okay, problem solved. Boom! Marvellous. Though if we expand at all, then we're going to have problems again. So if we now sort by estates, everyone has 2 except for the Burghers, because I don't think they even need any. Do they need any? Expect to control at least 0. So no, we could actually strip Altmark away from the Burghers if we wanted to. Piss them off. But we are making extra money out of them in cloth. We don't have that much manpower. A bit of tax is probably what we're losing. But I think that'll be fine. Right. Manpower's going up. You're still 20. We need to start really thinking about who we're going to go after next. Like, I really, really want to go after the Teutons. And that expires in 6 years. So I think the Teutons will probably be our next target. I'd also very much like to take Pomerania out. Pomerania and Verden. Hamburg. Bohemia. I mean, Anhalt we could probably get, because you're only allied with Oldenburg. That would be a fairly easy war. So we could vassalize you. And probably one more. Like the Teutonic land we can just take straight up. And speaking of which, have we fabricated on them? No, we have not. We are, however, starting. Alright, so... what do we want to go after? 8. 23! Good grief, Stettin's worth a lot. Ooh, Lübeck's farmland. Nice. I think we have to go after Pomerania. That's what, 23? That's mental. So yeah, I think we're going to stop improving relations with Poland. And we're going to start fabricating on you. We don't have a truce with you or anything, do we? No, I don't think we do. Okay, who are our rivals at this point? Brabant, Bohemia, and Teutons. Truce with Muscovy just ended because they peaced out earlier than the others. Hopefully that means that you're not going to immediately ally with them, because that would suck. Military changed at all? Yeah, it's gone up to 21. So I think I'm going to get another infantry. And we are making money. We have got all advisors, although the army is currently on 0 morale. We are still rooting out corruption, although there is... Nope, we're not actually. That's probably why we're making money. Fort maintenance is up. That's because we have Saxony, Stolp and Berlin, but I think I'd like to keep all of those active, if only because it actually increases the amount of army tradition we get, although it's currently decaying. We could do with another fort to get the fully maintained forts bonus. What's going on here? Provincial unrest, Stolp and Coburg. Truce with East Frisia has ended. Very good. Let's also have a look over here. Pomeranian's very close, and in fact if we take Stettin and Greifswald, then we probably want to add Pomeranian to Bohemian no longer considers Teutonic Order a rival, to our accepted cultures list, which we haven't actually played with yet. What was I going to check? I was going to check something. Oh yeah, institutions. So Bohemia has just embraced it, which means that they will spread extremely quickly, and because I'm adjacent to them, we will get it as well, which is marvellous. So it's finally going to start spreading to us. Switzerland, end of religious turmoil. More and more is becoming Protestant. Ooh, it's even spreading down into Italy. Oh, that's reformed. Interesting. Huh. We do have a bit of Protestantism over there in Florence. And a whole bunch of the Netherlands is currently being converted. Cool. Let's group you up. So we're getting a pretty decent army now. Like, good numbers. Rupin will come under the control of the nobility, increasing the 50% chance of 12 noble regiments, 50% chance of nothing. So let's raise the banners and head over to Rupin, which is here. So what is this? It's hard to monitor everyone everywhere all the time, and the boundaries between individual land properties are often grounded in old traditions or documents written with the landscape looked quite different. For someone with the right resources, this can be exploited. A number of prominent noble families have used their considerable influence in Berlin-Collin to get away with expanding their properties considerably. If we want to protect the property of the state, we must act soon. nothing was raised. Oh, Poland's a great power. Nice for Poland. Alright, let's turn the army off again. We could actually invest in some more buildings. Ooh, Saxony is fully built up. Interesting. What did you come with? You came with a load of trade. Okay, cool. Ferrara wants condottieri. I don't think I'm in a position to really give you that. Oh, did Pomerania catch me? Yes, I think so. But we do now have a CB against them. No we don't. Why don't we? No, now we do. I was going to say, like, why would Austria join? Austria shouldn't join. So that's 16,000 plus East Frisia, that's another 6, so that's 24,000. We have 21,000. Plus Saxony is 25,000, so we do actually outnumber them. We could call in Brunswick. And actually, we should be earning a lot of favours with Brunswick, because we are, yeah, quite a lot more powerful than they are at this point. So I think it's time to raise the armies and start going on a bit of a conquering spree. Are you allied with Pomerania and Verden? Now, if I co-belligerize you two, I could try and take you both at the same time. And that would put me at war with Verden as well, so that's another 7,000. But if I have Bohemia in the war, they're currently short on manpower, it's the only problem. But I am starting to get ridiculous Brandenburg bonuses. Militarily, 10, 10, 10, 11, 10. So what does 11 give you? 11 gives you more cavalry fire, more cavalry shock, infantry shock. Not a huge one. So I'd quite like to do this early. Oh, we got discovery spread. Interesting. So we can see Africa. Mamluks, Hazan, Sherd. A little bit more of the New World. Mali, Benin, Congo. Cool. Oh, we can claim a bit more of the Teutons. Danzig. Right, I think we're ready for a war. Let's reduce the speed. We are going to call Brunswick, and we are going to co-belligerize Mecklenburg. Do we have any claims against you? We don't. We could do with some. Oh, you would accept an alliance. I would really like to claim some of your land before we do this. Wasting a bit of money here, I know. How quick is this going to tick up? Let's go back to speed 4. Quite slowly. Do we want the claim? That's the question. Does it matter? Claims do reduce the amount of admin it costs to annex, and I think it also reduces the aggressive expansion. We're going to have 4 years to burn down our aggressive expansion before we go after the Teutons. This war will probably take a year, maybe 2. So yeah, we probably do want to burn down the... We do want the claims. So actually, before we do that, let's cancel you and go after you again. And basically just try and build up claims on all their territory for both of these two. And then we'll just... does it matter for a Diplo annex? Well, the AE still would matter, so yes. Even as a vassal, I think. I'm not actually sure on that one. Whether having claims on vassal territory reduces the AE impact. Don't know. If you happen to know, let me know in the comments. That is one little mechanic I'm not sure about. That's relatively rare. So how's the institution doing? We are still not getting it, but Vraslav is getting it pretty quickly. It's almost, yes, okay, it's adjacent to us. Oh, we can get an idea. Economic, land maintenance. Oh, that's a very nice one to have. Oh, we have 2 land maintenance modifiers. Nice. Okay, cool. We'll take it. That means we're on the verge of getting the development cost and production efficiency. Excellent. Getting a little bit of revolt risk, but it's nothing too bad. Okay, admin here has recovered. We could ask for a contribution, but I don't think I'm going to do that. And loyalty for the nobility is still recovering. That's fine. England received a gift from Austria. Who are you fighting? No one. Austria's just trying to make friends, I guess. Meanwhile, Brabant is fighting Burgundy, and this is probably going to be the end for Burgundy. Brabant's doing really well. We might actually see a fairly strong Netherlands appearing over there. If Brabant becomes the Netherlands, if they take down Holland and Utrecht and Friesland. I don't actually remember what the requirements are precisely. Oh yeah, of course, the longer we wait, the more manpower we have as well, which is also nice. And it allows Brunswick to recover a little more quickly. Now from this point, I think I need to save my monarch points so that we can blitz through the techs as soon as we go up. As much as I would like to get the next military, I think we need to wait. And possibly I should have waited with the admin. I mean, we are now 44% more expensive tech. So I could get this military one. That prestige one is super tempting. Screw it. I want this one because we want to build up our prestige so we get even more of the morale and stuff. Siege is also very nice. So is landfall. Oh, stop. And that also means that we're only one away from Goose Step. No, stop. Stop looking at that. Not going to. Right, we can get another claim. So over here on Pomerania, we can grab Greifswald. And then over here, which is worth more, Wismar or Rostock? Rostock. Actually, Mecklenburg's going to be dirt cheap to take. So we'll just get a claim on Rostock, and with that, I think we're going to end that. I hadn't realised how quick that would go, so we need to raise our morale really quickly. Let's start improving relations with you again, just so you don't think to try and backstab me. Their army's reduced in size, which is good. I like this. Alright, one more month, and then we go. And we go. Let's reduce speed, go over here, declare war, calling in Brunswick, making Mecklenburg a co-belligerent. Let's just double check Mecklenburg's alliances before we do that. Still only allied with Pomerania and Verden. So basically what this is doing is saying we're having a legitimate war against Mecklenburg as well as Pomerania, meaning we'll suffer much less aggressive expansion for taking Mecklenburg out. And that will be good. Boom. Let's do this. Ooh, we have no general. You kind of suck. How are my... Air's a really good general, actually. I might make them both generals just to see what we get. I think we have all of the stuff rolled up. Oh, yes. Ooh, you're a level 4 sieger. I was thinking with the level 5 shock, especially with the amount of cavalry we have. I think we're going to go with that just so we can beat their army up, and then maybe we'll switch to a sieger. Brunswick is getting troops from Oldenburg. Isn't Oldenburg one of these allies? No. Stack wipe. Beautiful. And Johann Sigmund I has got cavalry flanking ability. Oh, you're making this too easy. Let's go and kill their armies. And then we can start sieging this stuff down. Bohemia is now considered a great power. That's not good. That's not good at all. I think mine's reduced mostly because of the tech cost. Wow, Ming is 194 and they're still second. Yikes. Oh yeah, our army is decimating them. Boom, another stack wipe. Okay, so with that, we're going to split you in half. Guys, can we split you? Thank you. We'll send the half without the general over to Stettin. And as soon as you're in my territory, we will go and attach the level 4 sieger. Excellent. And we'll maintain our diplomat in Poland, because this is definitely going to piss people off. No, Hamburg, I don't think I need your troops, but thank you. Alright, Wismar is ours. Let's go and grab Rostock. Meanwhile, you guys are fighting East Frisia. Wow, they have a big army. Surprisingly. Sorry, oh, is that Verden as well? Ah, that might be Verden as well. And we should try and take out Oldenburg and Verden as well, purely so that we can get the money off them. Oh man, that siege is going to drop really quickly. Look at that, minus 63 to 7. And they started later. That's how good that general is at sieging. I don't think I've ever seen a level 4 siege general. That's mental. I thought it went up to like level 2, but apparently not. Awesome. And yeah, Brandenburg are now starting to show their military chops. You might try to build an army up, but it's not going to help you. Fortunately, we don't have the siege ability just yet to make these tick more quickly. Oh, imagine a level 4 siege with plus 20% siege ability. Like, the faster your siege ability, the faster this bar ticks up. Every time it ticks up, you get more percentage. Or an event occurs which either increases it or makes you suffer attrition. And there we go, Stettin has fallen. Let's go and send you... You're locked in? You're not. Let's go around here. You're going to try and move over there? No? That's a mistake for you. I'm only doing this so I don't have to lose men by getting the crossing. There we go. Let's detach because I don't need a big army over there. We'll send you over here. We'll merge you together. Hopefully the good general stays. No. We'll move you out. We'll grab one unit of soldiers with the good sieger. And with you guys, we'll go and start occupying... Oh, it's East Frisia I'm at war with, isn't it? Let's go over there. Cool. So yes, this has been a very easy war. Very easy indeed. Lovely jubbly. So you're taking down Verden for me, thank you very much. What troops do I have here? 8 cavalry, 4 infantry. So we do currently have some people in Meppen. Why are you in Meppen? Not sure. Grain tax until the death of my current ruler, which gives us national unrest +1, national tax. I'll take the money. Marvellous. Because we shouldn't suffer too much war exhaustion from this war, because it will be over relatively quickly. Man, we absolutely thrashed them. They still have 27,000. No, they have 10,000 men, which must be the men that are in Meppen right now. Is that who you're going after, or are you going to sit in my territory? You actually at war with them? No, you're just hiding. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I could kill you and then get some more army tradition, which I'm actually relatively tempted to do. Peace offer from Verden. Right, yes, I can peace you out. Sue for peace, all the money, 4 reps. And annul your treaties. No, don't. We don't want to weaken them, otherwise other people will jump on them. So Verden's out. Then we can do the same to them. And Rostock is still being captured. And we made a bunch of money from that, which we can actually spend on some buildings. Double check the taxes. A little bit over there. Production. Ooh, lots of production here. A little bit over there. That'll do. We should make a fair amount of money from this, because we're going to strip these two of their cash as well as East Frisia. So that siege is going to take a while. Let's go back to speed 4. Now, because there are no great powers involved, I don't think any great powers can get involved. I think they can only intervene if there is a great power already in the fight. And the Truce of the Teutons has just ended. And we have got Rostock. So let's send you over here just so that we make sure we can take that very quickly with a good general. We can probably shift you out as soon as you arrive. We'll just wait here. He's the better general. I don't really want to suffer the extra attrition for having massive armies over there. We'll go and sit in my own territory. No, I'm not going to accept that. %. Oh, bloody hell, come on. Burgundy's getting religious. Interesting. Oh, Reformation is still spreading like wildfire. It's really quite annoying that... Oops. The thingy-majiggy hasn't fired. You know what? I'm actually kind of happy to fight against Turingen. Where are you? You're way down there. I'll go and deal with you with my big army. Seeing as we have all of our allies following us right now. That was a really, really bad time to attack. Can we please take this sodding province? For goodness sake. Come on. Really? How many defenders do you have left? You've lost 1,200. There we go. Okay, Ostfriesland. Sue for peace. All the money. War reps. You don't have any really dangerous treaties. There's that one. Send you guys home. Mecklenburg. Need to wait for the diplomat. You become a vassal. You give me all the money. A little bit of AE. And then finally Pomerania. Now what's that done for Liberty Desire? It's totally fine. Sue for peace. Vassal. All the money. Ah, this will mean a coalition against Pomerania, which is mine anyway. Lübeck, Anhalt, Bremen, Magdeburg, Palatinate, Verden. You know what? I can deal with that because half of them, well, Verden and just Verden has a, oh, what's the word? Truce. I'll accept that. So we've gone over, so we will be getting a coalition, but none of the big powers will be in it. We still have low enough to deal with that. It means that we won't be able to go after the Teutons immediately, but this was a pretty nice expansion, it has to be said. And Saxe-Lauenburg still below 50%, so I'll be able to diplo annex them peacefully, and then these two I can drop down through raising influence. Not influence, raising relations. So Pomerania, I'm going to start doing that immediately, as soon as I can anyway. You're on your way home. We're going to have too many relations, but that's fine. Let's build some more buildings. Not really worth getting any of those. So how about some more regiment size? I think that sounds like a good plan to me. Excellent. And there we go. Huzzah! Let's go and sit in Berlin. Lübeck has entered a coalition. Lower maintenance, mostly. Hamburg. Well, basically all the nations that said they were going to join the coalition probably will. They're still not big enough to do anything. I don't think if Lübeck declares war on us, then he doesn't bring the Trade League in with him. It's only a defensive alliance, so that's not scary. They'll have a lot of money, but that's about it. And we still have Denmark and Brunswick on our side. The only problem is if Poland and Bohemia decide to get aggressive. But they're not in the coalition. And even then, our allies will stick by us. In the meantime, that is it for this episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then please do consider subscribing. If you have any tips or advice for me, do let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.